Good morning, everybody. Rural here. It is morning time, and we are going to have a morning chat. So, what are we talking about today? Today's topic is when to use your preps, right? If you're part of the preparedness community, then you've started learning skills. You've started learning all sorts of different things and whatnot, and that's great, right? That's probably your absolute best prep is right up here. But the second is you're gathering supplies, right? And with those supplies, those are the things that you're going to drink or eat or use because for whatever reason during an SHTF you can't go to the store. Now, whether that is for economic reasons or power outage reasons or weather related reasons, whatever it is, you have used your time and money and everything to gather and stockpile items, supplies. I see this now, and it's a little concerning that people turn from prepping to hoarding. They don't want to use their preps, right? That's for an emergency. Okay, well, what constitutes an emergency? Because if you get snowed in or maybe there's a large flood and you can't leave the house for a week or whatever, something knocks the bridge out, whatever, and you get stuck on your area, I would consider that to be an emergency, right? This is the time now when we're in a relative time to peace to start putting down your lists and start trying to figure out how much food do I have? How much water do I have? How much medical supplies do I have? And go through each section of the things that you have and be honest with yourself. If I was going to do just absolute normal when it comes to food, I'm going to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, maybe even toss a snack in there, and how much do I have? And then take it down a notch. All right, so I've got to slightly ration, right? I don't know quite how long an SHTF event is going to be. Therefore, I've got 30 days of food, but if I skip lunch, then, I can get it out to maybe about 45 days. And then go to an extreme. If this was going to be a 6-month SHTF, I have 30 days worth of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. How long could I feasibly stretch that out? And it'll give you a good idea, because why would you take, if it's just a small event, right? It's going to last somewhere between 3 days, 5 days, 7 days max, right? It's not the whole world's on fire. It's not some, major catastrophe. It's something small and localized. The rest of the world's fine. There's probably people in your state that's not really affected. So it's not going to be anything catastrophic. Why would you go through and ration your supplies and, have the lightest lunch you can and only eat dinner, right? Why would you take and stretch it? Now, I'm not saying eat 15 meals a day and try and use all of your preps up within that, 5 days, but why would you put yourself through and suffer knowing that you have way more, right? If you have 30 days worth of food and water and all that, and we know it's going to be a very short-term SHTF, use your preps. That's what they're there for. It's okay to use those. I keep seeing that there seems to be a lot of people that the second something kind of happens, they instantly go to full-blown rationing, and it boggles my mind. Could it turn something major? I suppose, depending on the situation and things like that. But, it also gives you an insight, too, on how long you actually have. You can take and put up a 55-gallon drum of water and have a whole shelf full of food and go, wow, I've got a lot. Well, food and water kind of looks like firewood. It looks like a lot until you start using it. It's not as much as you think, right? So here's a good time to go through your preps and realistically see, if something was to happen, how much do I have? What's my timetable? How long would this actually last me? And if you're satisfied with that, great. If you're not, time to roll up your sleeves and get to work. So keep your goals, work towards your goals, take inventory, and that's what I've got for you today. So hope you guys have a great day, an amazing day, a blessed day. Stay tuned because there's more information to come with that. Remain united because we're all prepping in this together.